You know that friend who always cancels plans? The one who's sick again, tired again, maybe next time? Yeah, that friend isn't avoiding you. They're protecting something important. If you're someone who genuinely gets more excited about a Friday night in pajamas than a Friday night out, welcome. You're about to feel very seen. Today, we're breaking down the psychology of people who love staying at home, the one society calls boring, but science sees very differently. Here's the thing. Extroverts recharge by being around people. Their energy comes from noise, movement, and constant interaction. But introverts and people who prefer solitude recharge in stillness. Every social interaction, even the enjoyable ones, slowly drains their battery. And home is the only charger that truly works. Psychologists call this optimal arousal theory. Some people need more stimulation to feel good. Others need less. It's not laziness, it's not fear, it's simply how their nervous system is wired. But there's more happening than just introversion. Some people love staying home because their environment gives them a sense of control they don't feel elsewhere. Outside, the world is unpredictable. Loud strangers, last-minute changes, small talk that goes nowhere. At home, you control the lighting, the noise, the mood. And for people with anxiety or high sensitivity, that control isn't a luxury. It's a form of survival. Here's something interesting. Research shows that people who enjoy solitude tend to be more creative, more introspective, and better at problem solving. Staying home isn't doing nothing. It's where some of the best ideas are born, not in crowded bars, but in quiet rooms with a book or a late-night thought spiral at 2 a.m. And let's be honest, society loves to romanticize being out there. The influencers, the parties, the live your best life culture. But what if your best life is a documentary, a warm bowl of soup, and zero obligations? That's not sad. That's self-awareness. Now, for some people, staying home comes from a heavier place. Social anxiety, past trauma, depression that quietly whispers, "What's the point?" For them, home can become both a refuge and a cage. So it's important to ask yourself, do you stay home because it fills you up or because leaving feels too heavy? One is peace, the other is hiding. But for those who truly love staying home, they're not missing out. They're just living differently. They find joy in small rituals, the morning coffee routine, the favorite spot on the couch, the way sunlight hits the room at sunset. Moments most people rush right past. Hit subscribe if this sounds like you. Psychologists call this low stimulation preference. These are people who don't need the world to entertain them. Their inner world is already rich. So if you're someone who turns down invitations without guilt, who feels genuinely happy on a quiet Saturday, who would rather rewatch a comfort show than chase constant memories, you're not broken. You're just wired for depth over noise, for peace over performance. Tell me, do you prefer staying home or do you think we're all just making excuses? And if you want psychology most people never hear about themselves, the next video might hit even harder than this one. Click it, you'll see why.